Okay, so we talked about the role of the product launch manager, and where I like that, and something that I didn't mention previously, but I will mention it now, is that you can quite literally set your year around that. And that's the beautiful thing about it. I've got a client out in the States who twice a year does an audio summit. And quite literally, we sit down and we say, right, we're going to do one in the spring and we're going to do one in the autumn. So straight away, I know 1 month before in the spring and 1 month before in the autumn, I will be busy helping launch this product. It's terrific. What I was talking about now and what we want to move on now is the actual manager of an event itself. And what I've got down here, I've put webinar manager, a teleseminar manager, challenge manager. Does not matter what the actual event it is, but you are the person actually on the day itself behind the scenes. Now, if you had the opportunity to sort of be a fly on the wall here, I have got people behind who are helping me do this. All I'm doing is sitting down in front of the camera here, reading from a few notes, but I've got a team behind me. They prepared the studio, they got the lights ready, they got the camera, they are communicating with one another, they are telling me when to go and when to stop. They are just basically doing everything other than what you see here, right? So as a webinar manager, it's the same thing as a challenge, because online now, what you have often are these meetings or these conferences or this series of training that might take place on consecutive days, where the thought leader or the star of the show may come and talk about that thing, but the manager is the one who puts that thing together. There are no sort of cons to this. You know, I think the pros of it and the cons of it, but the pros, like what I talked about with the product launch manager, is it becomes something that you can just do periodically if you want. You'll get better at it by doing it more and more times, but you are invaluable to the person doing it. The guys will tell you the number of times I said, oh, thanks guys, and is this all right? And so you kind of massage the nerves and the ego a little bit too, just to make sure that they are the best version of themselves in front here. But you need to have that technical competence as well relative to the event that's being done. So you'll see some links, you'll see some ideas on here, but an event manager, be it a webinar, be it a challenge, be it a teleseminar, are worth their absolute weight in gold. Okay, so you've decided that you actually do want to provide digital picks and shovels, but you could use with a little coaching, a bit of community to help you, and most important, you'd have a time scale and a deadline in order to get everything done. If this is you, you need to join onelearnedskill.com. onelearnedskill.com. Go there now and I'll tell you more details.